We're at the KC Guitar Show. Blake Hughes brought us this very cool old bass. Obviously, it's just vintage as it could be. I know you're going to want to comment on this. Please tell me where you're watching this video. And by the way, Blake is a player in many bands. I mean, this guy's got the mileage on him. So share your mileage with this bass, please.
Okay. It's a 1959 Fender Precision bass. I bought it last year. I had sold some guitars and basses for Alex and Debbie Cordero for their late brother Ernie, and later that year I got a call from Alex again, and he said his other brother Steve had a whole bunch of guitars and basses he wanted to sell. But I had remembered when Alex called me, I said, didn't you say, Alex, over the last a few times over the years that your brother Steve has your dad's old Fender bass? He said, yep, it's still there. It's in pieces, but it's still there. And I said, I'll be glad to help you out and sell your brother's, and I'll go over and look at them, and I'm real interested in this. And went over and we found almost all the parts that go with it, and I negotiated a deal with Steve and bought this with some other stuff and got it for a fair price, I think, and am very happy to have this old Fender that belonged to their dad. It was Mr. Cordero Sr.'s bass, and he'd played Tejano on it for years and loaned it out, and it was just a workhorse bass for a guy who played a lot of Mexican music. That's really what the deal was.
Just the whole wear and patina on it. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's just, look at that fretboard. Just the,
yeah.
It's so cool. Okay, so a 50s Fender Precision. Let's look at the back of it real quick.
Obviously refinished, not original finish. But you can,
yeah,
like, man,
that's beautiful.
That is beautiful.
Okay, so with this refinish, which I approve of, you just took it to the wood. And
the son that I bought from had done that a long time ago. The original finish, I guess, was in really bad shape. Nonetheless, ideally you want the original finish in any condition on these, but that's not the case. So
I love the way this looks.
A fruit. He did a fruitwood stain, and then Cliff Evelyn actually smoothed it out, kind of gave it more of a satin finish.
The satin finish is beautiful. Okay, so you have a refinish, but how much of this is original?
Pick guard is original. Knobs are original. Pots are original. Input jack is original. Strap nuts are original. Bridge is not original, but I have the original bridge. It's missing one saddle. So Jim Colclaser is looking for the saddle for this, and that'd be nice. Neck plate. The neck plate is not original, but again, Jim Colclaser helped me out a lot. And no, I found that on eBay. It's a period correct neck plate. The number, it does fit for 59, and I asked Jim, he said, yeah, go ahead, and you pay a pretty penny for those. The bridge screws are actually original, and I think the pickup screws are original. The pickups are probably not original. Everybody says, no man, they're not original, they're old, but they're not original, and that definitely hurts the value, and the frets are really worn out. This bass got played, as you can tell by the patina, especially on the neck. You can tell that this bass got played and played and played for a long, long time, and the frets are really tired. They're really tired, but flat wound strings, these nice Labella flat wound strings, kind of mitigates that a little bit. And, it plays and it sounds pretty cool. It's a tired old bass, but it's a really nice survivor, and I love it.
I love the way it looks. I really do. So, okay, just like this, how much is this worth, do you think?
About anywhere from like 75 to 10 grand, probably.
And if it had the original finish, what do you think it'd be worth?
12 to 14, 15.
Well, I love it like this. I really do. But I'm partial to the wood, so man, I can almost hear the Tejano coming out of it. For those of you who don't know what that is, kind of like a Mexican polka.
Yeah.
Every guitar has a story. Blake Hughes, thanks for telling the story of this one.
You're welcome. Thank you, Mark.
What did we do?
Oh, all the parts. Yes, okay.
Is it standing up straight enough? You're good? That's good. You'll edit that in.
Thank you, Dave.
Perfect.
Yeah, man.
Please tell me where you're watching this video. I'm going to lose a bet with my sound man if I don't. That didn't even make sense.